boys and girls. It's Mrs. Burke from the library. Today's story is called Tub Boo Boo. It's by Margie Palatini. This is one of my favorite stories. It's so silly. Are you ready? Tub Boo Boo. So this story sort of starts out with a picture of a TV. Have you ever been watching TV before and maybe the news interrupts whatever you're watching for a special report to let everybody know about something important that's happening? That's sort of what this is right now. And to get everybody's attention when they interrupt your show, they make this big loud beep, beep sound to get your attention. So here we go. Ready? Beetle beep, beetle beep, beetle. We interrupt whatever you are doing to interrupt whatever you are doing. This is a special report from your WDUM reporter reporting on a happening that is happening because, well, it's happening. And my pinky swear secret source tells me that it's all happening right there. No, not there. There. That's right. Inside that house. Stay tuned to this DUM station for more interruptions. Sources, schmorses, please. If you want to know the real inside stuff, trust me, Lucy Hathaway. How do I know all the inside stuff? Because I'm inside. I live inside. That house is my house. Let's see now, where should I begin? The beginning is always a good place, which is when my little brother, Henry, walked through the back door this afternoon at exactly 4:15 p.m. "You're filthy," said Mother to Henry. "Where?" said Henry to Mother. "Here, there, everywhere," said Mother. "Now march yourself right up those stairs, young man, and take a bath." "A bath? In the middle of the day?" Henry groaned, but he hep-tooed and then turned. "Water up to my chin?" "Knees," said Mother. "Elbows?" said Henry. "And with bubbles." Mother sighed. "Deal." Henry smiled. Done. Negotiations completed. They shook hands and headed for the tub. The drain got plugged, the spout spurted water, and Mother dripped a drop of double bubble bath. One drop. One measly little drip of a drop. Now everybody knows that one little measly drip of a drop doesn't make a respectable tubful of bubbles. Everyone knows that, even a little squirt like Henry. So Henry just squirted in a little extra. Well, a little more than a little extra. Okay, a lot more than a little extra. He poured in the whole bottle of double bubble bath. Boy, that label didn't lie. The bubble juice brewed and bubbled up, higher and higher, so much higher that Mother lost sight of the squirt, spout, and everything else in the tub. "Henry! Henry! Oh, Henry, where are you, Henry?" "Here," answered a voice from somewhere inside the soapy suds. Poof, puff. "Right here," Henry said, blowing a hole through a high drift and poking out his head. Mother was relieved to know that Henry was safe, sound, and clean. And Henry continued to splish, splash, and snorkel his way to a dirt-free epidermis. That's a fancy word for skin. After popping a few bubbles herself, Mother held up a towel and called for Henry to de-tub himself. Dry off before you get too pruny. Those were her exact words. Mother liked clean, but was always very careful about not letting her children shrivel. She held up the towel and waited for Henry to climb out of the tub. She waited and waited and waited, but no Henry. Henry! Henry! Oh, Henry! Oops! What oops? Said Mother. Big oops, said Henry. I think I made a boo-boo. A tub boo-boo. A tub what, who? A tub boo-boo. I just wanted to stop one drippy drop, slow the flow with my little big toe, and now I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the tub and I can't get out. Impossible, said Mother, shoving a mountain of bubbles this way and scooping a billow of bubbles that way. But it wasn't impossible. It was very, very possible. He was stuck all right. Henry's little big toe was stuck smack dab right up inside the spout where the water was supposed to spit and spurt. Mother, being Mother, kicked off her shoes, pulled off her socks, rolled up her pants, and jumped in feet first to try to free Henry. She squatted, then squinted. Of course, Mother knew just what to do. She was absolutely sure, positively positive, that if she could just wiggle her fingers up into the spigot and wrangle them around Henry's little big toe, why, well, oops. What oops? Said Henry. Big oops, said Mother. I think I made a tub-boo-boo. So there they were, the two of them stuck in the tub, with their fingers squished up inside the spigot against Henry's little big toe, which was stuck smack dab in the spout where the water was supposed to spit and spurt. Oh yes, they pulled, they yanked, they were stuck all right. Help! 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 What the hey? Said Dad, seeing the two in the tub. We made a tub-boo-boo, said Henry and Mother. A tub what, who? Said Dad. A tub-boo-boo. Tub-boo-boo. We're stuck in the tub and can't get out. Impossible, said Dad. Dad, being Dad, dove right in with a splish and a splash, straddled the suds, and bravely battled the bubbles to free Henry and Mother. Of course, Dad knew just what to do. He was absolutely sure, positively positive, that if he could just squish his tie up into the spigot and lasso it around Mother's fingers, which were wrangled around Henry's little big toe, why, well, oops. What oops, said Henry and Mother. Big oops, said Dad. I think I made a tub-boo-boo. So there they were, the three of them stuck in the tub. Dad straddling and battling with his tie pushed up into the spigot right next to Mother's fingers, which were squished up against Henry's little big toe, which was stuck smack dab in the spout where the water was supposed to spit and spurt. Yes, sirree, they were stuck. But aha, Dad had his phone. So Mother picked his pocket and Henry beat the buttons and they all shouted, help, help, help! Come quick, there's been a terrible tub-boo-boo. With lights spinning, sirens wailing, and a walkie-talkie in tow, Officer Sidney R. Otley arrived on the scene. "Police, freeze!" he ordered, running into the bathroom. Sidney blushed. "Oh, excuse me," he said, turning away to leave. "No, no," the three shouted. "It's a tub boo-boo." "A tub what, who?" "Tub boo-boo, tub boo-boo. We're stuck in the tub and we can't get out." "Impossible," said Sidney. The policeman, being a policeman, jumped right into the tub, uniform, badge, and all, trying to free Dad, Mother, and Henry. He was absolutely sure, positively positive, that he could get them out of the spout if he could just push his big little finger up and around and, why, well, oops. "What oops?" said Henry, Mother, Dad. "Big oops," said Officer Otley. "I think I made a—" We know, they sighed. So Officer Otley did what any grime fighter would do in a situation like this. He called a plumber. Then they waited and waited and waited. Finally, the plumber arrived. He looked, he nodded, he took out his wrench. "Oh, sure," he said. "One of them tub boo-boos. I'll have you folks out of that tub in a minute." And he did. He got the whole spigot right out of the tub. He just didn't get them out of the spigot. "Now what?" Mom, Dad, and Officer Otley moaned, getting a little bent out of shape. "Yeah, now what?" said Henry, as the bubbles dwindled to a precious few. It was getting downright embarrassing. Now this is the part where I come in. "How about some ice cream?" I said, walking into the bathroom with my double-dipped chocolate chunky chip sugar cone. "Lucy Hathaway, ice cream at a time like this?" Mother screamed, Dad screamed, Henry screamed, they all screamed. "Exactly at a time like this," I answered calmly, walking over and ta-da! Dumping the scoops into the open end of the spigot. "Ooh! Ee! Ooh! Ah! Ah!" It was cold. It was slippery. It was working. First came freedom for Officer Otley's big little finger. Slurp. Out slid Dad's tie. Flop. Out came Mother's fingers. And then flop. There it was. The toe. Henry's little big toe, free, clear, and seeing daylight. It was so long, farewell, and bye-bye to the you-know-what-who. And just in the nick of time, too, said Henry, grabbing a towel. "Beetle-beep, beetle-beep, beetle. We interrupt whatever you are doing because, well, that's what we do. Interrupt. This DUM reporter has just learned that a terrible, terrifying, hold on to your clickers, horribly twisted something is stuck in that house. Some kind of terrifying monster with 4 heads, 4 noses, that makes 6, 7, 8 nostrils, and unbelievable 32 fingers, 8 arms and legs. Eyewitnesses say some are long, some are short, some are skinny, some are fat, and some are, even hairy. And it makes bubbles." That's right, bubbles. It's horrible. It's terrible. It's a tub boo-boo. "Tub what, who?" Oh, brother, what a story. Now, aren't you glad you got the real scoop? The end. I hope you enjoyed our story. I'll be back next week and we'll read another one.